in YouTube. I know, it's been a while, and we are back. You know, just as an apology. I've had some personal issues to work through. I've been available to stream, but I've just not in the right headspace. And to me, that wouldn't be fair, because I wouldn't be able to give you 100%. So, you know, my heart's not been in it, and I've had some issues that I've needed to work through. I'm still working through them, if I'm honest. But I'm not going to give my life story. It's just, you know, I apologise for it being so long. But to top everything off, we now have COVID in the house. Which is the bad news. The good news is my son had it. Well, yesterday he tested negative, so he comes out of isolation tomorrow, and he's all good and gold and ready to go back to school. So yeah, that's pretty much life, for as much as you really need to know. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's get on with this bad boy. The PlayStation appears to be nice and relatively quiet. I was so shocked. I cleaned it. It switched straight on. It usually doesn't. It's usually a bit of a pain in the arse about it, but it did actually switch straight on. You know, we're off to a bit of a blinding start, to be quite honest. So, anyway, let's pick up where we left off. Hey, Wolf-Kissed. How's it going, dude? That's a gnarly beard you've got there. I've a Wolf-Kissed. See, these are the kind of things that make me think about getting a PS5, the loading times. The PlayStations. It's volumed up a little bit, shall we say. Right, what were we doing? Well, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we ended that question, didn't we? So it has sort of dropped us off where we were. Quest log keeps track of your progress in active territories and quests. Okay. Throughout your adventures, territories and their quests will be displayed. Tracking a quest will update the information shown on the map, compass and in-game log. Finished? Right, family matters. Battle for the Northern Way. Ava returns home to face a foster father's fury. Dun dun dun. And it is the only quest we've got at the minute, because we've literally just started. So I'm just gonna have a quick swallow of water, because I'm getting dry mouth. Something cruel, and it's the medication. To be quite honest, it's good to be back. It is. Getting back into the swing of it. Hopefully I'll try and keep things a bit more regular. And you see the exclamation marks at the top in your top menu. If you scroll right with your R1, it's telling you that the database has been updated. So you've got people been updated with Valka, because we've met Valka. And then if we go back, oh, no, too far, my bad. And then if we go across to skills, the skills have been updated. I do believe, yeah, we've got 2 skill points. Dum dum dum, very tuneful. Dum 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 dum. Oh. Yeah, we're stuck in the middle, so, you know, can you give us a for chance. Right, what I tend to do, what I did last time, it did work for me. You know, other people might want to concentrate on one particular branch of the tree. A lot of people do, to be honest. But I don't know, I think it just provokes me OCD if I do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and sort of do each ability evenly, unless of course, like this one, that's going to give me health. So if I'm here and I'm supposed to be going here and I see that one, I'm going to nab it, obviously, because it's going to give me health. So let's have a look at this one. This one is Way of the Raven. So this is all about clans and which clan you dedicate yourself to. So this one is going to give bonuses for wearing all the Raven gear. So we'll have it anyway. And then we're round to here. This one seems to be quite an interesting branch that I did seem to pay more attention to, because you've got this one which is 7.0 melee resistance, then you've got your 1.7 ability damage. So this one seems to be a branch of the tree that is quite what am I trying to say? It's quite useful. That's it. Quite useful and worth concentrating on, and I think a lot of people do. So we're going to get this one, and then we'll carry on round. And then towards the end of the game, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, and I just started doing all of one branch, then all of another branch, and did it that way. So yeah, I'm waffling now. I would just like to point out as well that because of what's been happening, as you've just heard, I developed a bit of a stutter, a bit of a stammer, because I think my brain is going a mile a minute and my mouth can't keep up. And I found that, you know, you think about what you want to say to someone, and then halfway through, my brain changes one of the words, and I get stuck. So if you just bear with me, there we go again. If you just bear with me, and I do apologise. That's it. The assassin's sensors. So let's. Yeah, we were going to try that quest, weren't we? So yeah, we were just looking at the skills. There's your inventory. So there's no point in checking. See, my brain wanted to say collecting, and I knew I wanted to say checking. There's no point checking, because when you get something new, an exclamation mark to let you know that there's something different in the inventory. So you don't have to keep 2 minutes, which makes a decent feature. So there's nothing there. But you'll see it in a bit anyway. An exclamation mark will appear. So yes. Oh, done it again, enter. There's the world. That's your map, and it is Eoj. It doesn't look it, but it really is. So that's it. Winter quests. I'm going to do the Family Matters quest, and now we're tracking it, so it'll appear on there you are at the top, 548 meters away. So I've got to go find Gunner. So let's go find Gunner. Can we cut through the house? I don't know if I want to. I'm a bit of a wimp like that. Where are you, Gunner? See, I don't think we've unlocked any fast travel points, so if you press on the touchpad, it will open up the menu for it. Oh yeah, we've got one there. where the boat was. I forgot there were ones. I was concentrating mostly on the, oh, what do they call them? Where you do the leap of faith. Yeah, the lookout points. I can't remember what they're called now. I was concentrating on the boats are actually fast travel points as well. So we'll use that one instead of climbing all the way over this mountain. That gives us another 2 hour loading screen. So yeah, I've actually had to move the PlayStation because it was laying flat on like a telly unit, and it was amplifying the noise. It was horrendous. If you were watching something, it needed turning up. So I've cleaned it this morning and I've put it on. I've got one of those fans where you stand it on the side, drop it down, and then you plug it in and the fan works. But I don't actually use the fan because I have actually read that they can do more harm than good. So I've gone away from using the fan. I mean, if any of you've got any information to the contrary, then obviously I'm interested in listening. Yeah, it's got just a touch louder, but still not as bad as it was. So yeah, it's standing on its side, the floor. The trouble is, it's naturally a very dusty house. So the dust tends to collect no matter what you do. I've got a merchant.
Did you bring us any treasure?
I returned with a boat and a full crew. That is worth more than silver.
That doesn't count. You need silver. And jewels. Shut up, Rolf. How do you know? You never went on a raid. Just shut up.
Gotta love the banter. And I love Ava's answers. What's happening here? Let's have a look.
Caught anything?
Not today. The fish aren't biting.
I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow.
Shooting fish with a bow. That could work.
It could. And it does. We actually do the old-fashioned line fishing. With a float. So a lot of that in a bit. What's this young man after?
Well, look who it is.
Practicing your wordplay, Alvis.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in Midgard from which I fear mockery.
You taught me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
On this occasion, I'm just going to get...
No, not now.
For now.
Understood. Perhaps later.
Perhaps. Yeah. We've got to do a lot of, it's called flighting. It's basically wordplay. You'll learn all about it in a bit. I don't want to do it right at this minute. So we've seen the guy and said hello. What's over here? I forget what these all are. They're all different things. Let's go find Gunnar. Let's not stray from the path, so to speak. Yeah, man's forgot how to jump. Fuck's sake. It's because I can remember the layout of the actual camp that we put down later. More than this one, because you don't spend much time here, to be honest. I love the effect of walking through the snow. It's pretty cool. And the fact that it doesn't just disappear 2 seconds later behind you. It stays. I don't know if it's definite or not, but it's the little things. Focus.
Eivor, come to keep your blade sharp?
Yeah, Gunnar's the weapons smith. Weapon master.
Wolf-kissed. Welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you might like to see.
Thunderclap of Thor. Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think.
It has a blunted blade, but it swings well. Can you sharpen it?
I can give it a better edge and reinforce the handle. And as luck would have it, I have one ingot left for the job.
Are you sure?
The fates have willed it so. But in future, bring your own metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
We're gonna reinforce the axe. It says enhanced gear, bringing ingots to the settlement's forge will allow Gunner to enhance armor and weapons. Doing so will unlock room slots, increase the piece's upgrade limit, and may improve its appearance. So we're just going to reinforce this. If you look over here, the carbon ingots, your nickel ingots, and your tungsten ingots. I think most of these I end up buying. If you find some, I end up buying them in the settlement. So we'll enhance this one, which will open a room slot. It shows you what it's going to become on the right. Yeah, I've got 4 slots now, a new room slot. And it looks slightly better, to be quite honest. But yeah, usually he's just doing a bit of a favour at the beginning of the game, but usually you have to bring these, otherwise you can't do it.
That should do it. Anything else?
Let me see what you offer. Did I sound like him then? I think I did, a little bit. Yeah. See, we've got 1 ingot, so we can upgrade 1 item of clothing. What we're going to go for? Let's go for the torso armor. So it's going to go from fine to superior. It's going to gain an extra 2 slots and a new room slot, and it tells you there new appearance. You can actually preview it as well, but not gonna. Yeah, it does look slightly better as well, to be quite honest. A bit of an improvement there. And that is it. That's all we can do for now.
Do you need anything else?
Do you need anything else? How are you doing?
And how are you, Gunnar? Holding up?
Yeah, work is good and my spirits are strong, but my nights are newly cold. My lady left me, if you have not heard.
I had. Sorry to hear it. You were together how long?
5 weeks it was, not weeks, but all that.
It's a game, and it's a rig. I've picked it up quite quickly, to be fair. I have a...
You in a game?
I know we didn't do the flighting, and I really shouldn't, but I miss playing all that. We'll have just 1 quick game.
Orlok. There's a player in every port and city. Orlok, a game of skill. Orlok. How about a game?
Oh no. I've got a sign come up that says the internet quality is insufficient to carry on your broadcast. We'll keep soldiering on. It seems to be still broadcasting. Yes, let's play.
Let's do this then. Straight and to the point. May the best hand win. Hey dude, I'm here now.
So basically what you got to do is, it says here, and Orlog is a game where 2 players duel by rolling dice and invoking god favors. This play rounds are played until 1 player reduces the health of the other to 0. So that's an attack. That's I believe that's a defend. Is it? I can't remember, to be quite honest. I know that's a defend, and that's an attack. So So obviously there's a difference between the two. I think they're stronger than the arrows. You've got another one of those, and then you've got that one, and that allows me to steal the tokens, you know, the god tokens. You collect the god tokens to activate the god favors. Well, that one steals them. It steals. So let's have a look. We've got one and choose heads or tails. So let's go heads. I like to favour heads. I believe that's tails. Yep, it's tails. So go for the